Okay, this is lesson 4 and video 3.5. I was trying to do this, but I ran into some problems, so I'll try it again. What I have here is I'm going to use the backwards elimination method on the Rotten Tomatoes rating for movies. This is movies about 2015. If you look here at my different predictor variables, I have Rotten Tomatoes. This is the score Rotten Tomatoes give, and this is the Rotten scores for a particular user. So for example, whereas Rotten Tomatoes gave Hot Tub Machine 2 a 14, which is very poor, the user gave it at least a 28. So you could do this the same for yourself, take the same data, and what we do is called fit the data, or it's train the data, and then use it for these kind of figures to determine whether or not you would use this for your own movie selection. I mean, we have all this time to select movies, although you'll be working hard on your other classes, I'm sure. So this would be the Metacritic score, and then again another user score based on those, the IMDb, International Movie Database, the Fandango stars, the rating value, how maybe reputable the rating value is, the vote count, the vote count for the IMDb, just the number of people who voted for a particular movie, and the same thing for the votes. And we will not do the Fandango difference. Sounds kind of like a Four Squares song. Okay, so again, we're going to try to fit our most robust model. We'll look at this. It looks like the Fandango votes, the number of people who voted in Fandango really didn't have much of an effect on the result. So I'm going to throw out the Fandango votes. All right, and run the regression again. It looks like the next highest is the IMDb user vote count, which I guess makes sense. The number of people who voted for a particular movie perhaps doesn't really matter too much in the score. I mean, maybe the better movies more people would vote for. And then it looks like I threw out the Fandango stars. That doesn't really help me as much. So I'll see if I can remove the Fandango stars and still keep going. Okay. And now I remove the largest one, the IMDb, which is interesting that these may not be as highly correlated. So it might be difference of opinion between the two movie services. And then the Fandango rating value. And maybe the Metacritic user. So anyway, we could predict the Rotten Tomatoes score of a particular movie with this sort of equation. And so you could pick out your various movies. Like, it only gave Avengers a 74. That would not be good for my wife. Although Shaun the Sheep movie got 99. So these are very curious to me. Taken 3 only got a 9. So anyway, you could put your own user in here, your own ratings, and figure out what the best regression model would be for your own self, and then thereby picking the movies that you would like to see as opposed to your sister.